All right. Hey, how is everybody doing today? Thank you for checking out this video. Support for the channel is definitely awesome. And today, yes, Wednesday the 5th, I believe. I'm kind of off on the date and everything. But today is kind of a big day. We got a few things going on. We got Philippines just got leveled by a hurricane flood. Like 90 people dead. We just had a UPS plane explode on the runway. And we got all these elections going on. So first of all, this is going to piss a lot of people off, and this is going to be the opposite of every video that you're probably going to see this week. Mamdani, congratulations. He beat the odds. I saw a clip of his acceptance speech, and he is right on the freaking money. I really hate to say it, but the dude's right. New York, founded on immigration, built on immigration, and now led by an immigrant, a Muslim socialist immigrant. And he went up against all American odds. After 9/11, to get a Muslim in office ain't gonna happen, right? To get a socialist in office ain't gonna happen. But he did it. He did it. I do not agree with his policies. I do not agree with socialism at all. But folks, this is what makes our country. This is what makes America great. By being able to defy all odds and succeed. You can only do that here in America. Now, Mamdani, yeah, he's a socialist. He could even swing to communism. He can do all these things that obviously are not very popular in the world. It's kind of funny, I was watching Nick Shirley, and a lot of people look this over, but he was asking, well, give me one example of when socialist has worked, socialism. Give me one good example of socialism working. Well, here's one for you, Shirley, the NFL. And for everybody out there, the NFL is a socialist, 100% openly socialist organization. It's a success. I'm sure the top players don't care for it too much, but the bottom players sure do. So socialism is here in the United States, created in the United States, for the example like the NFL. Again, I don't agree with it. It is not something that I follow. It is not something that I preach or stand behind in any sort of way. But it is the American way. It is how this country works, and it is why this country is the way it is. Because of people like Mamdani and shooting for a dream that everybody tells you you can't do and making it happen is an incredible story. That's awesome. I think Obama had that type of goal that was reached, and congratulations. Right on. That's what America is about. We cannot forget that. Now, here's the thing that really separates socialism to American democratic socialism. Big, 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 big difference. In a socialist country, if you want to change it, you die. And I really shouldn't have to say anything else than that. You want to change it in America, you vote that person out and you get rid of it and you make the change. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, it might be corrupted. Yeah, it might be skewed or propaganda pushed from Uganda. Whatever. But we still have that opportunity. We can still be Americans and vote people in, vote people out. We can try something out. We don't like it. We pull back. We put somebody else in. That's the way America works. People want to try out a socialist for New York City. Yeah, screw it. Give it a shot. I saw lots of street interviews with people that were a little bit more wealthy. And they're basically like, I don't care. It ain't going to affect me at all. You know, $500 a year or $5,000 a year or something like that. They make $5,000 in like 15 minutes. You know, there's a lot of wealth in New York City. They don't care. It's not affecting them at all. They can take that little bit of money that they make and put up some pop-up Iraqi marts down in the bottom of a high-rise and have food in it for about 6 hours a day. Knock yourself out. Good luck. Now that he's elected, if I lived in New York City, consider a relocation. I think that would be a good idea. There is a chance that this can escalate. There's already candidates all over the country openly socialist. I'm not even sure if another one got elected or not, but yeah, this is going to be the new Democratic Party is going to be a socialist party, especially if this works out in the positive, especially if it's just not a complete explosion of bad policies and an explosion of bad decisions by a socialist mindset. This could really take off, and it's going to be, well, the MAGA group against the socialist. It's probably what our future is looking like, at least until World War III happens. And then we're probably just going to be Chinese socialist after that. So might as well get used to it, right? Anyway, I know there's going to be a lot of bad videos coming out about Mamdani. I know there's going to be a lot of shit talking that's going to be going on. Just remember, this is what makes America. Like it or not, we're not going to like everything. So like it or not, this is what makes America. And to see America still working the way that America is supposed to work is still a beautiful thing. It's good to see that. Whether you like who is the subject of the matter or not, it's still working. America's still a great country. So it does sadden me. I have to say this. It saddens me to no end that somebody like this has gotten into the position that he is in and the place that he is in relative to 9/11. I don't like it. I am not comfortable with it. Doesn't make me feel good inside. But it is how America works. So I'll leave it with that short video today. Just had to touch on this. I will talk to you guys next time. Till then, peace.